Hello, welcome to BoI Weekly, the one-stop program serving you the activities of the Bank of Industry and how its mandate is being executed to transform Nigeria's industrial sector. The business development support providers, also known as SME consultants, remain key stakeholders in advancing the bank's core mandate of providing long-term financial and business support services to large, medium, and even small projects. In the past week, the business development arm of the bank held an interactive session with these strategic partners in Abuja and Lagos. The sessions aimed at deepening their understanding of the workings of BoI. It also served as some sort of capacity building towards addressing the challenge of access to credit by SMEs and to hasten the credit delivery process. Now, today on the program, we bring to you details of the forum in Abuja. I'm Ayotunde Balogun, and I'll be back shortly.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative.
The BoI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BoI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works? Simply search the keyword Bank of Industry and download your mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BoI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
The BoI 2019 BDSP Summit in Abuja has national, regional and state business development service providers covering the Federal Capital Territory FCT, the states within the northern catchment of Nigeria. This meeting is about stock taking, reorientation and getting more understanding about the strategic focus of the Bank of Industry.
This is the table of contents.
BoI's head of business development, Mrs. Betsy Obaseki, puts this in clear perspective in her opening statement.
Our own work in this financial sector is different from commercial banks and other privately owned financial institutions. Ours is more missionary. Ours is nurturing. We want to see our industrial sector and our economy grow. So we are supposed to be like mothers. Other people just want to make money for themselves. Other financial institutions. Do you understand? But we, being the federal government, we're not looking for profit. Our own profit is how many new companies have we helped to set up? How many new entrepreneurs have we supported to exist? How many ailing companies are we strengthening so that they can continue to exist and bring more value to our country? How many abandoned projects have we gone to help to revive and resuscitate? Because we want everybody to wake up and come alive and participate and bring value. That's all our concern is, value creation for our country across board. How many new jobs have we created by way of our interventions in the industrial sector? Those are our bottom lines. Do you understand? That's what we are looking for.
Mrs. Obaseki then takes the audience through the foundation of the Bank of Industry, offering a broad understanding of its vision and mission and the role of BDSPs in actualizing them.
You know that the work we do in the Bank of Industry, it's not your regular financial institution banking type work. We're a development finance institution, state-owned. Our bottom line is not about profit making. We make good profits. That's expected naturally because you're supposed to be sustainable. However, the main bottom line for the Bank of Industry is in line with our mandates, our mission and our vision is to transform the industrial sector of Nigeria, to catalyze industrial development in this country. More or less, we're supposed to be the country's biggest instrument or institution to help grow our economy, and also bottom line is to just make Nigeria great. And it would take believers and people who are passionate about the good of their country, people who have the love of country, to rise up and say, no, it must happen. So your work is very important. If you understand things, you have the right mindset, you help us get those who qualify for BoI loan. You help us get those that we'll find very easy to process and disburse. You help us find those who would apply the loans to the right use and grow their businesses and therefore impact positively on our economy and our life here in this country. That's what you're doing.
BoI's strategic areas of providing financing for small and medium enterprises, SMEs, include agro and food processing, oil and gas, solid minerals, healthcare, and petrochemicals. Others are engineering and technology, creative industries, renewable energy, women and youth. The head of business development explains how these sectors are important to Nigeria's industrial growth.
So industrialization and development are two different things. For a nation to get to that place, you need both. So initially the bank was just focused on, industrial development, and we really didn't play much in this area of, supporting financial inclusion. Like people say that the SMEs are the engine for economic growth. That's what people believe in the world. So when people talk about, when I say economic growth is different from industrialization. They're two different things. And so in every other climb that I'm aware of, they separate the two. Like the big DFIs in most parts of the world are either purely for large enterprises, and then they have the ones for SMEs. But because the country we haven't advanced to that level, we were attempting to do both as a bank. So we were encouraged to begin to support the SME sector. So that's why we have you here. Because typically, as a DFI, the way the Bank of Industry operates now, it operates more like a commercial bank because we've got branches all over. No DFI does that in any other part of the world. Okay? Because you cannot be an industrial development bank and also be a commercial bank. And that's the way this bank was set up.
The Business Development Service Provider Scheme is a pool of consultants engaged by the Bank of Industry to reach out to prospective SMEs who require debt funding for either starting a business or for expansion purposes. There are 310 BDSPs representing the 36 states and the FCT and are distributed across the 6 geopolitical zones, the Southwest having the highest number. The national BDSPs engaged business proposals in any location in the country.
Brought 80 applications worth 20 billion naira, and we paid.
In reviewing their performance from 2015 to 2019, the head of business development reveals a significant slide in loan application approval and disbursement between January and November 2019.
We brought 80 applications worth 20 billion naira, And we've paid success fees to 80 of you, BDSPs, at the value of 59.2 million. That is January to date. From January to date, to the end of September, we have approved 59.2 million naira to BDSPs as success fees. But however, because it's paid in tranches upon approval and disbursement, what you've gotten so far is we've paid to 41 BDSPs, total value of 16.7. So out of the 310 BDSPs, only 40 are active. 310, the percentage is 13% are active. That is the reason why I said no more admission of BDSPs. Because performance is not encouraging at all. I hope you are seeing. And out of the 40 active, only 14 have worked hard enough to achieve the minimum expectations from the Bank of Industry, which is 4 applications or four what's it called, customers in 1 year. Only 14 of the BDSPs, 5 representing 5%. Not a good scorecard at all.
Have you ever imagined a time when you could apply for and get a loan from the comfort of your bedroom? Or prayed that the processing time was shorter? Well, it is now a reality with the fast and swift Bank of Industry real-time online loan application initiative.
The BoI online loan application portal is designed to deliver access and convenience to prospecting SME customers by ensuring that applicants need not have to physically visit the bank. Applicants simply have to submit all necessary documents via the online portal with the liberty to select their preferred BoI state office wherein their applications will be processed. How it works? Simply search the keyword Bank of Industry and download your mobile app from Play Store for Android users, BlackBerry App World for BlackBerry users, and Apple Store for iPhone users. Click on the Apply button. Click on Register to register your account. A verification link and tracking code will be sent to your registered email address. Click on the verification link to facilitate login. Once logged in, you can complete your application, submit, and click on Continue to start tracking your loan application. An email will be sent to your email address confirming receipt of the application. With this initiative, BoI has reduced its loan application and processing turnaround time. Start applying for your loan right away. Bank of Industry, transforming Nigeria's industrial sector.
Welcome back. Now, we've been looking at the 2019 Summit for Business Development Support Providers in Abuja. Let's take you back for more on how BoI is using BDSPs to help enterprises transcend from small to medium and then large enterprises.
We have delisted 2.
There are, however, some positives from the performance. In the period under review, the BDSPs carried out quality transactions.
This shows the quality of the transactions you brought to us, which is highly commendable. The blue part of the circle represents the performing loans, and the orange part represents the non-performing loans. You know that one of our targets in the bank is to bring down the NPL for the bank as low as possible. So in that regard, you're doing well. You're bringing us quality deals, and we want to encourage you to continue to do so. Clap for yourself. At least one good thing has come out. So we encourage you to continue. We want you to do more. Because you know, for us, you see, the reason why we got you to come and help us, it's costing us money. We're paying you fees, aren't we? We're taking from our profits and giving to you. But that is not, because our own interest is not to make, it's not the profits. Our own interest is to support as many Nigerian entrepreneurs as possible.
Following reports of BDSP's involvement in unethical practices, they are reminded and warned against engaging in such acts going forward.
The bank has zero tolerance for unethical practices. Zero tolerance. There's some BDSPs, I'm sure you know what it is I'm talking about. If you see here, let me read this out to you. There shall be full disclosure to BoI in respect of the customer and any BDSP that misrepresents facts in the course of processing any loan application. Such a firm shall be blacklisted. And we want to announce to you that we have delisted 2 BDSPs so far since inception as a result of bad practices on their side. So we want to enjoin you to be of good behavior, to be professional in everything you do, because we have zero tolerance for unethical, sharp, bad practices. Zero.
As specified in the Memorandum of Understanding, SME consultants are required to collaborate with BoI to identify credible SMEs that require financing, assist SMEs in developing bankable business plans and proposals towards accessing finance at BoI, collaborate with BoI to conduct periodic post-finance monitoring of the SMEs as required. Other services are to provide post-finance services such as mentorship, hand-holding, financial advice, and encourage SMEs to inculcate best practice. Conduct capacity building programs for prospective and current customers of the Bank of Industry based on identified gaps in order to address their deficiencies. Inculcate the benefit of clustership, networking, and cooperative formation among micro-enterprises. And lastly, to support SMEs in developing synergies and sustainable relationship with large enterprises, industrial buyers and suppliers along the value chain of all priority sectors of the Nigerian economy. This will help them capitalize on market opportunities and increase economic profit and reward.
Are you structured? Do you have a structured plan?
Being an interactive session, participants reflect on these responsibilities, explaining how they have been exercising them while transacting in their domain.
We started with highlighting the guidelines of BoI, assessing how to assess BoI facilities, then how to package bankable business plan, then risk management, record keeping, marketing and branding. So we share all these topics with them. And
do you do that every time you get a customer?
No, it's not all that.
How do you organize it?
We organize about 30 to 50 customers.
Together?
Yes.
You plan?
Yes.
Do you have like a plan you do it periodically or just
Actually,
one-off?
We did two.
Do you say like I'll do one a year or one every 6 months, or you just when you feel like you?
No, we did one in 2018 and one in.
I know. What is your plan? Are you structured? Do you have a structured plan?
No, it's gone random depending on the number of applicants we have.
Okay, but at least you do that.
We also do mentoring programs. Right now, we're promoting the Enterprise Valley in Benue. What we do very importantly is not just getting money for them, getting customers, helping them, enter markets and penetrate, their markets, enter new markets and penetrate old ones is something we do on an ongoing basis, because we realize that they will get this money, but they might not be able to pay if they don't have the performance, enhancing capacities that they need for marketing. So we do that on a regular basis. Right now, we're promoting the Enterprise Valley, where we have a catalog that is going to come out in this Christmas, where we're featuring like 48 of our customers who produce things from shoes to fabrication and all that, so that we can expose them to markets outside Benue.
Others speak on their expectations from BoI and what the bank should do to improve the performance of BDSPs in the field.
We are encouraging the BDS providers to handhold small and medium industries. BoI will need to handhold the BDS providers. But we find out that many firms are not willing initially to pay consultancy fees to the consultants to help them develop their project up to the stage that it becomes bankable and we start to reckon with it. I want to say that part of the reasons why BDS providers may be failing may be in this regard. What the IFC did then was to say that the consultancy fee will be shared with the IFC, in this case BoI, can volunteer to pay a bit while the customer pays another bit. When the customer sees that the bank is going to pay some, they will be encouraged to pay, and that will facilitate the work of the consultants.
In his presentation, renowned economist and business consultant Biodun Adidipe shared some insights on lending to and monitoring of SME businesses in Nigeria. The presentation covers screening for the right customers, preparing successful loan applications, and monitoring SME borrowers.
Character is nice, but it is not collateral. Which means, okay, now someone said, I like that. Someone said, character is better than collateral. Okay? We can also look at it from other perspective and say, well, without the collateral, it means everything required in a credit is incomplete. And the idea, thank you very much, is that they all play different roles. And that is from our already existing knowledge of what we call the C's of credit. And there are so many of them. I owe you 10,000 naira. I'm in trouble. But when I owe you 10 million naira, you are the one in trouble. If it increases to 100 million naira, who is in trouble among us? Now if it goes up to 1 billion naira, who is in trouble? Now the whole idea is that if what I owe you is so little, I'm the one that will be worrying. Because you will count it that, it's not that much. Thank you, man.
The BDSP scheme was created in 2014. BoI believes that the scheme is critical to the growth and development of the sector.
Interesting. The Lagos aspect of the same summit will be featured on the next edition of the program, so watch this space. While the Bank of Industry will continue to leverage partnerships to ensure that local businesses get relevant technical and financial support that keep them running in a sustainable manner. If you're an entrepreneur, rest assured that help is waiting for you. Or contact the BoI, that's the Bank of Industry, today to see how you can benefit. You can also visit their website, boi.ng, or call at any of their branches closest to you. You can also apply for BoI loans online. Just download the BoI SME loan app from the Google Play Store and simply follow the instructions. And for further information, feel free to tweet at KAY Well, that will be our package for today. Many thanks for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Bye-bye now.